ground. All right? And so I'm just going to have you go through what you would normally do if you found him on the ground, and we'll go from there. All right?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Please help! There's somebody on the ground! Help!
Well, then you would, what would you do first? Oh, call 911? Yeah. Okay, so you're going to call.
He's done.
Right there. Go ahead and talk to our dispatcher. Put up here. Talk to our dispatcher.
He's going to answer.
Put up your phone. Put up your.
Paramedics, what is the address of your emergency?
Hello. I just see they got a man right here. He's laying. He's not moving.
Ma'am, I need your address, please.
I don't know what it is. I can't tell you right now.
Where are you at to pay your bill?
Will you pay the utilities?
Ma'am, my computer system is showing that you're in the area of the Rialto Civic Center. Does that show correct?
Yes, that's it.
All right, now what is the phone number that you're calling me from?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Can you please hurry, please? He's not moving. He's not doing anything.
Ma'am, I've got help on the way. I need to know exactly what happened. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know. I just see him laying there.
Okay, are you with him now?
Well, yeah.
Okay, can you tell me how old he is? If you're not sure, give me an approximate age.
Oh, I think he's about 40.
Okay, about 40 years old.
His weight? Oh, about 180.
No, is he awake? Is he... Now stay on the line with me. I'm not going to go anywhere. Just stay on the line with me, okay?
So normally there'd be two dispatchers, right? The other dispatcher would be dispatching the call, while this dispatcher is talking with the RP, the reporting party.
Now, my partner started the paramedics. I want you to stay on the line. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do next. I need you to get right next to him. Are you with him now?
I'm standing in front of him.
Okay, I need you to kneel next to him and look in his mouth for any food or vomit. Do you see anything there?
No.
There's a defibrillator available. I need you to send somebody to get it now. Listen carefully, and I'm going to tell you how to provide CPR instructions.
Oh, okay.
You're right with him now.
Well, I'm still standing over him.
Okay, I need you to kneel next to him. Please look in his mouth for any food or vomit. Do you see anything?
No.
Okay, now we're going to start chest compressions. I want you to put one hand on his chest between his nipples, right in the middle of the breastbone. I want you to put your other hand on top of his chest. If you have to put the phone down, can you put me on speaker so I can give you these instructions? Okay, with one hand on his chest, I want you to put your other hand on top of that. And I want you to press down firmly about 2 inches. Do you understand the instructions so far?
No.
Okay, I want you to put one hand on his chest between his nipples, right in the middle of the breastbone. I want you to put your other hand on top of that hand. We're going to press down firmly about 2 inches every 2 seconds. And we're going to do this 600 times until help arrives. I want you to count out loud so I can count with you. Go ahead and start now.
1, 2,
And your compressions are a little slow. Can I get you to speed them up just a little?
6, 7.
I'm showing that the units are arriving on scene. I need you to continue to provide CPR until they take over from you. Do not stop.
What's going on today?
Just laying here.
Okay, thank you for doing this compression today. I have no pulse right now. I don't think he's breathing right now. Cody, can you start?
So you see we dispatch our ambulance first, and our ambulance crew's gotten here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
We've taken over compression, so we're circulating the blood for him.
What happened
I
today?
don't know. I just found him laying there.
Do you know who this individual is?
No, I don't.
You don't know who this individual is? You started later?
Yeah.
Okay. How long were you doing compressions for, and how long did you notice them down for before you started compressions?
It's okay.
It's okay if you don't know. We appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're circulating his blood for him, and we're breathing for him. But you can see there's only 2 of us, so we can't do too much at this point.
Continue doing 30s and 2.
Okay, yeah, full rest.
No, you can just.
This is our engine arriving on scene. All of our engines and all of our ambulances have paramedics on them.
Full rest. 2 minutes now. Get them on our face. So we're kind of ready for it. All the answers are needed. Good patch, Tom.
So this is our cardiac monitor here.
2, 3.
It allows us to defibrillate, to monitor their cardiac rhythm, to measure their oxygen saturation, the blood gases in their blood. It costs us right now about $25,000 to $30,000 for one of these devices.
Here's 2 minutes.
All right. Guys, we're currently in a system.
Alright, so this is what we call our auto pulse device. This device does compressions for us, but it does a lot more than just do compressions for us. The way it compresses the chest, it squeezes the heart, it increases survivability in our full arrest cases by about 35 to 40%. There's only 2 departments in the entire Southern California region that use an auto pulse, us and San Manuel. The auto pulse device costs about $15,000. Each one of the bands that goes around his chest can cost us about $100. And they're disposable, one-time use.
7.5.
You can see the paramedic put a tube down into his trachea, intubated him so that we can breathe for him, and also so that we can stop the gastric contents, the stomach contents from coming up and getting into his lungs and causing aspiration pneumonia, which is fatal about 70–80% of the time.
What are they doing to his leg?
I'm sorry?
What are they doing to his leg?
So down here,
IV?
we're going to establish an IV. Usually called an intravenous line. But what we're going to do is we're going to use an IO drill. That's a drill that puts a needle into his bone. It's really hard to establish an IV on a patient that doesn't have any very good circulation, so they don't have good veins. So we're going to go right into the bone. And we're going to use the ETI device to put a line right into his bone. It takes us about 30 seconds to a minute to do, as opposed to spending 5 to 7 minutes looking for a vein. Successful about 98% of the time. To the bone, yes.
I still don't have the pulse. Still feels like
So the bone is actually it has marrow and blood running through it. It's very vascular. It's very soft actually. The bone of a person deceased for some time is more brittle.
Not like that going for about 2 minutes. Cycle it through and see if I can change it. We'll reassess that blood sugar in just a minute.
So you can see we put an IO needle in his ankle here. So now we're moving fluid into his body through the bone. We're breathing for him. We're circulating for him. We're going to check his cardiac rhythm. We're going to start giving him drugs to try to get his heart to start up.
440. Okay, Marcus. About another minute we'll get the second right there. Drop it down.
We're giving epinephrine. Epinephrine is adrenaline. It attempts to restart the heart to get the heart moving.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, the second episode's on board.
We have 2 doses of epinephrine on board now. We've been in the room, what? They've been in the room 6–7 minutes. Yep.
Okay, we're going to stop and do that. Alright. I don't have pulse, but I do have a rhythm change. It appears that I'm in D-fit. We're going to shock our patient with fibrillation. Everyone stand clear.
So our correct monitor is showing it, so we're going to defibrillate our patient. We're going to do some electricity, try to reorganize the energy in his heart.
Second trigger 128. All right, I'm going to charge it. Everyone clear? We're all clear? Charging.
Clear.
All clear? Clear. Charging. Okay. Still on VFib. Let's continue with compressions. Let's continue bagging our patient. Let's get some lighting from bar. Previously about 100 kilograms heart rate. Let's get 1.5 kilograms lighting here for.
You're at 6 minutes.
Now we're going to give him a drug that helps numb the heart, because the heart's quivering, and we're trying to numb it so that we can reorganize the rhythm in the heart. So we're giving a drug called lidocaine. That's sort of like what you guys use at the dentist. Novocaine, lidocaine, type of drug that numbs the heart.
Mark is lidocaine on board.
Lidocaine's on. 6:30 for the lidocaine.
6:30 for the lidocaine. So we'll get that cycle through, and we'll try to do one more. Compression still good, compliance with all of this. IO still good, still good compliance with the airway. Alright, first stop is bigger.
So he's rechecking all of his interventions. He's checking to make sure his tube's good, his circulation's good, the IV's good, everything's still working the way he wants it to work.
I got a faint regular pulse. Seems to be about 42. So we do have pulses back. Marcus, or Cody, can you hook to give me some blood pressure? Give me a full set of vitals. Marcus, we do have some bradycardic pulse. Can we get some atropine on 0.5? And also, can we just get a 300 cc fluid bolus after that?
So the patient's heart rate's too slow. We're going to give him a drug to speed up his heart rate a little bit and give him some fluid to help him if he's a little bit dehydrated.
Are you connected to the hospital at any point in time while you're doing all that?
No, we're not communicating with the hospital at this point. We will, as soon as we get en route, we'll make a phone call to the doctor at the hospital, to our base station hospital, and tell them what we've done, what we found, what the outcome was, and get any additional orders from the physician at the hospital.
All right. Looks like we have another rhythm change, guys, and we have a pulse about 64. It's still weak and regular. Cody, let's get that 12 leads going on. Seems like the atropine did work. Marcus, how much fluid do we have on board at this time?
Right about 250.
So you can see the paramedic now is doing a 12-lead EKG. He's looking at 12 different views of the heart to see if that heart is having it had a heart attack, and that's what caused the patient to go into a full arrest.
What kind of insurance do you have?
What kind of insurance do you have?
Or does he get the service anyway without the insurance?
No matter what, we give him the best care.
They probably just give him the service.
All right.
Deal with that part later. Taxpayers.
So we have a bunch of hospitals in our area that are STEMI centers for, it stands for, well, they're hospitals that treat heart attack patients specifically. And they're set up and designed and ready to go.
We do have a STEMI, guys. We have elevations, V1, V2, V3, those reciprocal changes. The blood pressure came back. It looks like it's 68 over 42. Marcus, you already gave a fluid bolus. If we can get a feedback, dopamine jump. Dopamine jump, this patient also is about 2 kilos, so about 38 drops a minute.
Okay, so they determined he's actually had a heart attack, which is what caused him to go into arrest in the first place. So we're going to start treating that heart attack, and we're going to start treating his blood pressure with a drug called dopamine, which helps the heart squeeze harder. Very difficult to stabilize a patient. They go back and forth in this type of situation.
Can I ask you a quick question? I noticed this gentleman in front is doing all the talking. Is he's in control?
He does a lot of talking anyways.
Yeah. I mean, he's positioned in there.
So he's running the code.
So he's in charge of the code.
Right.
Is that all the time in his team?
No, they switch up.
They switch up and down. Okay. So they all have the same type of training, the same type of so they can all interact in their role.
Depending on where they sit in the ambulance or in the engine and what time they got there, they may or may not be in charge. And then the captain here is overseeing the entire scene to make sure it's safe, to make sure everybody's doing everything that they're supposed to be doing.
Oh, okay. So the other scene they go to, it could be somebody else doing it all the talk.
Yes, absolutely. And so we're going to get the patient en route to the hospital.
I know second floor.
Anyway, so like good technography right at this time.
Coming up.
So we're about
15 minutes from the call.
15 minutes from the call. The patient gotten a number of drugs. He's been stabilized and assessed for myocardial infarction.
Hey, Mike, I'm so glad that's not you, man.
that point, Sam, you should call your new city administrator, Rob Steele.
Okay, real quick, let's start by giving our dispatch